Meet the shadow within you to strengthen your light. Blessings and peace. Greetings, dear ones. Here we are again, journeying deep within your soul. For the power of your being resides within you. There are many ways to get in touch with what is inside. What is in your heart? What is in your soul? What is in your subconscious mind? For have you noticed? Oftentimes you don't consciously realize what is going on inside. You might have a dream about it, or you might suddenly have a situation arise and you feel incredibly angry. We call it triggered, don't we? When you just suddenly, your body goes all hot. What did someone say? And you have to just kind of leave the room and have a little moment with yourself to try and understand. And yes, it's a deep place. The soul, the memory, something that has come up. It might not even make any sense to you at all in the moment. Where does this pain, where does this dark shadow, this unseen trigger come from? And it's something that, you have to really experience it to understand how it can strengthen you, to go on a journey of discovery. What this trigger is. Why did you feel like that? Why, when someone said something disrespectful, you couldn't just just say something and just say, excuse me, don't speak to me like that. Or you couldn't stand up for yourself, or you just got incredibly angry, or you just felt incredibly embarrassed. You just got shut down when somebody said something subtly, disrespectful, or that was not true about you. There are so many possibilities as to why you feel the things you feel. The first thing, though, is to say to yourself, I have a right to feel everything that I feel. Nothing I feel is wrong. I just need to understand why I feel it. And here it is. Here is where the light can shine into the so-called dark places. And you get stronger through that journey of recognition of your own pain. But this is really a stage to come to within your spiritual journey. And there are a lot of teachings that say, oh, don't bother, just put it all behind you, just swish it all with some kind of, ceremony, or just forget the past. I mean, what are you doing, obsessing about the past? You're in the present now. Just get on with life and just pretend it never happened. Just forget it. But your soul won't let you. Because it has meaning. Because it has purpose. The memory, the pain, the trigger, it's there for a reason. It's not actually a mistake. It's not bad. But your attitude to it has to be the right one, so that it can be empowering, so that it can be liberating, so that it can be healing. And so what does it mean to go and meet? Well, we could call it the dark. We just call it the things you don't like, the things that are usually hidden because you didn't like them. So you buried them or put them away or walked away from it, didn't want to remember. And that can be another life. Or it can be this life. It can be yesterday. It can be 20 years ago. Or 60 years ago. Here it is. A simple way. Are you feeling good? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel in harmony? Do you love yourself? Do you like yourself? Or other things that really, disturb you about your being? Do you just not feel happy? Do you just feel something's lacking? Do you get annoyed, irritated, and you don't really know why? Or perhaps there are physical signs. If you got bad digestion, Have you got some other symptom in your body? Do you have aching bones, aching muscles? Have you got a tendency to different kinds of ailments? You see, you are a walking, talking library of your soul's knowledge. It's all there. But have you got the key? Can you open the doors to your own wisdom? Because you see, that's where it begins. When I work with people, the first clue is always, perhaps you've learned this yourself, what do I not like? Who do I not love? Who do I not get on with? What really makes me angry and afraid? Disturbed? What spoils my peace? And as I look in there, but I look inside me, I don't look in someone else. When you start blaming and shaming and throwing it out from your being, you know that you're doing that thing of burying the real reason behind the blame of someone else or the world or the situation or a political leader or something outside of you. That's it. As soon as you recognize that everything you are experiencing is for your highest good, is your soul talking to you, telling you, hey, have a look over here. Let's go look at this feeling. Let's dig and explore. And let's accept it all without saying, well, it can't be true. I can't be a shivering, nervous wreck when I've done all this work on myself and I've tried to be strong. I've done everything I can to face every situation with bravery. There can't be a place in me still that is a nervous wreck, that is terrified, that is abandoned, that feels lost. Well, you sure? Who said? You got to accept. It might never end, this journey. This journey of becoming whole. I say never end. Well, might feel like that. See, I often have people come to me and say, I've been working for years. I've done every healing modality in the world. I still feel awful. You see, it can happen. Perhaps you didn't find the modality that was right for you, but you really tried. And so you might be just a stone's throw away, a breath away from the revelation that's going to open you right up to your spirit presence, right up to your higher self. It's going to open you right up to the realizations of how wonderful, what a beautiful being you are, what an incredible life you have, how many opportunities are there for you. I want to open you up to the love and the gratitude, to your deep soul connection, to the miracles that are possible in life. Because until then, yes, you're a pilgrim, you're searching, you're wondering, who's going to help me? Is there a teacher? Is there someone? Help. I need to know more. I need to read more books. I need to do more spiritual work. And that's all fine. Yes, you might find it in a book. You might find it in a teacher. But I assure you that what you find ultimately is inside you. Whatever it's triggered by, just keep going. Keep being willing to look inside. The most important thing of all is, do I love myself? Do I accept myself? Am I compassionate towards myself in this life? Do I give myself enough breathing space? Do I feed myself the right food? Do I do all the things at least that I know, even if I'm still searching and still trying to find out more about me? Because you know it from all the religious, spiritual teachings and scripts. The first thing is, you can't be happy in this life unless you love and accept yourself, unless you know that you are responsible for everything that's happening in your life right now, Even if you don't think you are and you didn't do anything recently to cause what is happening right now, you can be very sure that by the great divine law of the one truth, the oneness of all life, everything that you create comes back to you. And in this time on your earth of the great cleansing, of the great renewal, the great regeneration, the great transformation, the great awakening of consciousness, you will be meeting your creations. Many of them will be wonderful. Some of them, they won't sit right. They won't feel like you, not like the you've become now. But that is why you have to have that greater and greater capacity for compassion and love, for forgiveness and kindness. And when you have something come into you that you just really don't think is you, or you have a situation in front of you that feels really uncomfortable, and you just want to run a mile, please don't run. Please walk towards it. Sit in it. Look at it. Hold it. Feel compassion. And start maybe asking for forgiveness, or sending love and forgiveness, or just being in that beautiful place as best you can of divine connection, of really believing that you can bring your higher self, your power of divine unconditional love to everything that you see that's in you or reflecting to you, to remind you of some healing that for sure is coming up right now on earth for you, as you clear yourself to become the vessel of light, the power being of love that you are here to be. Next time, I would like to go further to talk about processes for you, actual journeys and meditations. Perhaps I'll do one, I don't know yet, but I want to go further with this because this is literally fundamental to how much light and love, power, because light and love are power, that you can bring to your healing and the healing of all human beings who are connected with you. May the living spirit that is within all things come forward each day and radiate the light of your higher self into your mind, bring you clarity of thought, clarity of perception and understanding. Bring power of joy and love, compassion, kindness into your heart, confidence, resilience. Bring to your body stamina, strength, good health, well-being, powerful immune system, deep soul connection and abundance of all that you need, coming to you in the beauty way with the greatest of ease as you go forward on your path, here on earth, creating peace, harmony, truth, love, joy, well-being, and deep understanding that is beyond the mind. Blessings and peace.